Maybe the best podcast.
Maybe the best podcast. Maybe the best podcast. Yo, we taking off.
That's the one.
Oh, man.
Maybe the best podcast.
What's happening?
He's ready. The camera's rolling.
I know the camera ready.
Oh, okay.
What's happening? What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of Maybe the Best Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. I am your man, Twan D, the student. And to my right, I have
Lulu.
And to my right. My right.
Vern Diddy, the hot dad, making his return. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, my name is executive producer last week on part one.
I know, we're glad you're back here, not behind the scenes.
Shout out to everybody out there on YouTube, everybody that's listening on SoundCloud, iTunes, and the like. And as always, our live, shout out to our live. Hold on, I gotta put the thing over there. Our live, cause we live.
What's good,
Cause we
guys?
live.
What up?
So what's up, man? I mean, the week went by pretty quick.
Yes. Very, very dope week. Lots of work. Now we got some downtime. We can do this podcast.
Yes.
Happy to see y'all faces again.
Yes. This is awesome.
Great week for me, though, man.
My newly clean face. I got a facial right before the podcast.
What you got? You got like a cocoa. What's the facial you got, babe? What was that? A mud facial. You got an avocado mask.
Oh no! So it was like
black soap.
He did the steam on my face to like open up my pores, and then he did a toner, and then he did a scrub, and then he did the toner again, and then a mask, and then finished it off. So shout out to Bill Michael at Modern Styles Barber Lounge.
Yes. Shout out to Modern Styles Barber Lounge.
Modern Styles Barber Lounge.
Modern Styles Barber Lounge. They are in Altamont Springs. You can check out their Instagram.
Altamont Springs is where?
Altamont Springs. You just go on.
You gotta act like we don't have more than Orlando listeners, man. You can't be doing stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
sorry. We're trying to expand from being number 1 in Orlando to number 1 in Central Florida. That's what you're trying to do.
Amen.
Just go straight on I-4 and you get off on Altamont. You make a left,
people
and it's
in
right
Berlin.
there.
People in Berlin could be listening to us.
Yeah, but
Take I-4 East.
I-4 East.
Even though you go on I-4 northbound. That shit has always confused me. Like, I-4 East and West is north and south. Like, I don't know why these niggas be on that bullshit.
Yeah. So
Anyhow.
He does other things too. You can go on their Instagram. You can look at the other barbers' pages.
All right, and
They specialize in different
we'll
things.
put their Instagram tag, like, right there.
Right there. I'll put even his personal page. So you guys can check him out.
DM him some titties or something.
No.
Okay. DM him some dick pics?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure because, you didn't want the titties, so.
Oh, just DM him your information. Let him get that money. This your money.
This money. So I mean, the week, pretty interesting day as far as sports goes. All the trades.
I know.
that, man.
Like my phone was going off like crazy.
Let me know first off, because I know at some point this week, I heard a record. It was called Motwan.
That's what Alton called it.
I don't give a fuck what it. I should say Motwan, bro. And that bitch over there, do, which we know Crazy Bone has done and blessed it. Yeah. And now you've come behind him and blessed it as an ode to Bone. So, man, shout out to you, man. How long have you been waiting on that though?
Oh man, for years, man. I was scared of that beat. But the thing about it is like, man, just handling some things, life situations and stuff like that sparked the creativity. And
that's always the case.
Absolutely. And I felt I felt it was right on time, like the song said. And ironically, with everything going on with Busy talking about, Bone and their place in history, as I always argue about, and Whack 100, dumbass, popping that shit, lazy bone on your ass, boy. I felt it was right on time to, one, wear the shirt tonight, but two, name it right on time. But like you said, shout out to Brother Alton. He, you know how y'all producers do and engineers do, they name the song so you can send it to
you.
But I'm glad, you know, because obviously I send it to people close to me first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you actually, you know, like it, man. It's just Dustin the Pen off. It's on now, bro. Like I'm actually about to dive back into it, and that's thanks to my baby giving me like really dope words of encouragement. You know what I mean? So
now I'm curious because as a Cancer, I had this conversation earlier today. As a Cancer, I am very emotional, but I'm connected to the moon. Like we're a water sign, but I'm really, really connected to the moon. Like I'm a moon child. And when the full moon is out, I don't write. I prefer to not write around the full moon because that's when I have the most balance in my life, and I don't write the type of like that impactful shit when I'm balanced. I write that shit when I'm fucked up.
Right.
Like my best bars have come when I've been fucked up.
Right.
So when you say baby gave you some inspiration, did she cuss you out?
Oh.
Nah, but she did challenge me. She was just like, "Why are you where you are?"
Pussy.
Like as far as like occupation wise.
Little bitch.
Yeah. You know, and she just really like, you know, she was like, I don't even know why you still where you are, like occupation wise. Like you have too much time. Like she was like, I don't
she
even.
She sees your full potential.
Right, like which is super dope.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She's like, just like watching you put like I don't even know, you know, and so it just really, you know, because I've saturated in the transitioning of the hosting.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I always come back, get one more, woo. But like now, like I'm super motivated. I've been recording every Sunday for the past couple of weeks, and you know, it's time. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it full fledged, and ain't nothing gonna change. But you know, it's definitely we gonna give it one more push, man. Shout out to Miles on the lot.
Good man. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to your girl.
Yes, man. Super dope.
A lot of people don't get support like that.
No.
They don't. They just, sometimes people just let them be.
Yes. And I'm proud of her
push
too.
Them.
I'm proud of her too. I'm gonna keep it locked, so I'm gonna keep it locked. But you know, I'm proud of her. Very, very proud of her. She had a very dope week this week. Hey, listen, we got Girl Scout cookies on deck too.
Who? What? Stop. I need more shortbread.
Missed that.
I need more shortbread. Who said that? Oh, you got them around here. Somebody put them.
You say you want to know how the jamming too lately? True.
Whoa. Let's get back to these Girl Scouts.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies. She been booming.
I need those shortbreads. I need the shortbreads. Oh, you do.
Yeah, man, we here.
In a box of them.
But anyway, maybe best. What's y'all maybe best?
You guys got cash out?
Oh shit! My baby the best of the week. I actually have one, so let me pull it up because it's a lengthy read for an Instagram post.
Okay.
But it is from Lupe the Fiasco. He posted this yesterday, man, and I captured this, and I think you will appreciate it. If y'all have y'all's ready, then y'all can do that while I try to bring this up. If not, I got it ready then.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
So Lupe Fiasco posted this yesterday. I'll post a picture up, but it's basically Nike collection for Black History Month, and so Lupe responds to that is the sneaker that he is replying to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read this whole post real quick. Dear my really, really good and dope friends at Jumpman23 and Nike. I went sneaker shopping today, getting ready for a few shows I have coming up, and I noticed Nike Black History Month editions were out. I thought about getting the Black History Month Air Force Ones, but I set them aside and I kept shopping. I noticed the Black History Month fly knit Jordan 1s and thought they were dope, so I picked them up and noticed that the red, black, and green was on the bottom, which is dope. But then a little red flag went off in my mind. I thought, hey, that's our Pan-African flag. I then thought, if I wear these, wouldn't that mean I would literally be stepping on the Pan-African flag?
Talk about it.
The symbol of Afro-American heritage, etc., etc. I decided not to get them for that reason, because I couldn't reconcile whether it's cool or not. The whole don't tread on me thing kind of bothered me. I immediately hit up my bro / Jordan plug out in Portland just to give him a little heads up, and he agreed. I think it's just a learning lesson on how sensitive we as artists and creatives need to be with the details of the things we make. The best and most honorable intentions can sometimes be undone with slight unintentional oversights. I love Jordans, mostly because Michael Jordan is a hero to me, and I got to witness him lift Chicago to heights of greatness as a kid. I love Black History Month. It's such a time of rejuvenation and reflection on the past, present, and future of Blackness and Black achievement in America and the world at large. The Pan-African flag means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to other folks as well. I think we all need to be more careful and deliberate with how we attach it to products and messages. As Marcus Garvey said about the importance of the Pan-African flag in 1921, show me the race of or the nation without a flag, and I will show you a race of people without any pride. So, in any song and mimicry, they also have said every race has a flag but the coon. How true. So, but that was said of us 4 years ago. They can't say it now. Next Black History Month collection, I hope we take into consideration how to best treat the flag on some retro sixes. Wink, wink. So,
like that.
The dopeness of it is
like that. Shit.
I've always liked Lupe.
Yeah, it's moments like that
something.
where the Colin Kaepernick thing came up immediately. You know what I mean? Like the representation of the American flag to a certain demographic of people have caused such an upcry that the nation has become divided over it. And if we don't have those same feelings for our flag, and I don't really care for a flag one way or the other, but I am very Afrocentric. I'm very pro-black, and so I don't want to see anything that represents our culture mistreated either. If y'all gonna hold that type of, level of reverence for your symbols, and symbols don't mean shit to me, but hold that same reverence for our symbols as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely agree. I thought it was. I didn't see the Nike edition. First off, y'all know I'm not a sneakerhead.
Yeah, and he's just the bottom of the fly net. So
yeah. I mean that's cold, but at the same time, like you said, is as far as the principle and the optics of it,
right?
And in studying everything that culturally, right? And even the conscious community is now on this whole aborigine of the land thing. The reason why I subscribe to Pan-Africanism out of anything else is because it talks about people that look like us of the diaspora, meaning no matter where you are in this world, if you look like this or of this pigmentation or of this bloodline or whatever the case may be, you are my brother. And so that for me is the most collective thought process on top of Jay Morrison's thought theory, but that's the most collective thought process in the history of everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lupe Fiasco, shout out to RBG, and yeah, that's dope.
I mean, this week they also just discovered that the oldest skeleton or complete skeleton from the Europe English area, after they pulled the DNA from his skull, it was a black man with blue eyes.
Oh, so you're not talking about
10,000 years ago.
All right, so they decided to put Nefertiti on TV. Oh, okay.
Not the Nefertiti, and for whatever it's worth, that version of Nefertiti, that shit just got blasted. Everybody knew better because
she was way light skinned.
Because King Tut's mummy is black.
Yes.
So his mama was white?
I was so confused with that picture.
First off, y'all fools can't even stay in the sun in Daytona Beach, let alone no fucking Africa. Stop.
I was confused with that picture.
That's funny.
Yeah, but well, he didn't say that the pigmentation was correct. He said that they was able to sculpt the face. It was accurate. It was an accurate depiction. So it could have been a black Nefertiti. They just wanted to whitewash it for TV because that's what we do.
But the thing about it is, and the one thing I say to all my non-racist white people and listeners here is, if race and color doesn't matter, why does our history continue to be whitewashed? If it doesn't matter, right? Oh, color doesn't matter. This is just another thing to divide us. Well, if it doesn't matter, then show who was who.
Yeah.
We can't even get into all that.
Sure, maybe the best.
Mine is, I always forget to pick a maybe the best, so I always pull something out of my ass. So I guess my maybe the best is at our hotel. We're hosting Chick-fil-A, so they're feeding us at the hotel tomorrow.
Hey man, y'all gotta give me I gotta find a way to get a chicken sandwich. I'm off tomorrow. I gotta find a way to come get a free cup of chicken sandwich.
Like, I love Chick-fil-A. So when they said Chick-fil-A was feeding us,
you only love it on Sundays.
You know what? If you give me Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, I know it's real. And you can't buy it the day before and heat it up.
Man, look, if you buy her Chick-fil-A on Sunday, she'll suck your dick from the back.
perfect segue into our Valentine's Day topic.
Pew pew pew.
So listen,
I probably
Valentine's
would,
Day is coming up. By the time our next broadcast,
Did you have a maybe the best?
you know what? The maybe the best. I was going to bring it up, but you had already brought it up, and it was me getting back to the music.
Oh, dope.
There you go.
Hey.
My God.
Hi.
Baby,
Hi, baby.
baby,
Hi guys.
What you eating?
baby.
We don't have time to find out what
I'm
she's eating.
upset
We need to get into
because
our
they
topic.
gave me white cheese and I asked for yellow cheese.
I had that last night.
Sounds like somebody I know.
I don't like white cheese.
I switched it up last night. I got the beef and the chicken and the white cheese.
It's gonna be alright.
Okay.
What is that?
Arepa. It is delicious.
I know what happened. That's when the apps truck be coming to.
That's also good too. My
And
period
they
is
put it in
coming,
the
so
pocket.
everything sounds good to me.
Oh my
I ate
goodness.
it with
Don't. Oh my
shrimp
goodness.
and sweet
That's it's
plantain.
in nature.
I know. Speaking of red, Valentine's Day. What?
Alright.
What?
I just-
red.
Yeah.
Red.
So let's ask this question for everybody out there on YouTube. Everybody out there listening.
believe in YouTube land.
Don't you believe in
Valentine's Day, right?
Groundhog
Let's ask this
Day, even Easter bunnies.
Easter bunny.
What you? Happy Valentine's.
It's good with the
Day.
queso fresco.
Every day's the
Or
14th.
queso blanco.
Y'all don't know that song?
Yeah, that's 3.
Come on now.
Oh, you're jamming out
Below.
while looking at
That's
the arepa.
That's 3. Now, okay. So listen, Valentine's Day's coming up.
Yeah, it is.
Let me ask this question to the ladies.
Okay.
With pop culture and basically what you've been taught and learned over the years and seen over the years, is Valentine's Day depicted is it a woman's holiday? Is Valentine's Day a woman's holiday based on either pop culture, your personal feelings,
Yes.
or even what has been depicted
You
over
do
the
get
years?
messy though.
Somebody mad about their lunch. Or they dinner.
It just fell apart.
It's
Just
all
put
good.
it
That's
back
when
in
it's
it.
good.
Just put it back in it.
That's when it's good. You be
That's fine. I'm happy. Keep going.
so anyway.
That's what you did.
So I want to know the ladies' feelings on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, and this is why I say this.
Okay.
Because
You won't know ladies' feelings, but go ahead.
outside,
Right.
hold on, wait, because I want you guys to understand why I asked you the question.
Okay.
Right. So, asshole. Outside of any other holiday, this is a holiday that it seems that the onus is really on the man to make it happen.
Yeah.
So the reason I asked that question is because it's always depicted men for Valentine's Day, those little commercials, and the flowers. Hey, men, come get you. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like insinuated that all women have to do is just go get something sexy and suck our dick with extra spit that night. I'm just keeping it real.
Suck it from the bag.
That's the reason why I asked that question. It was a more in-depth reason. So now, go.
I'd like to hear y'all answer this because now I've already queued up in my mind how I feel about what y'all about to say.
No, I'm gonna
What?
agree. I do believe it is a woman's holiday.
Okay.
And ever since I could remember, and I'm pretty sure back in history, that's how it was too. It's the flowers, the chocolates, or the candies, the dinners, the getaways. Like, it was the guy breaking his back for the woman, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, all that's advertised at Victoria's Secret, and also for the guys too. They'll go pick out a lingerie, a nice little set for their girlfriend. They put it on, they wear it for the guy, and everybody wins.
Okay.
I mean, and I feel like too, women make it a big deal. I think it starts young, like maybe middle school, high school, because you would see those obnoxious balloons, the obnoxious teddy bears, the flowers, the carnations always on sale.
Not carnations.
Yeah, there were dollar carnations. I do remember
Not
that.
carnations.
Yes, the
Not
dollar
carnations.
carnations. And then as you get older, it's not a big deal, but you don't make it a big deal. But it's like women still expect something like, oh, I'm not gonna make it a big deal, but that diamond bracelet I saw, I want that. I'm not gonna make it a big deal, but I did want to go to Fogo de Chão type thing. That's how it
I'll
is.
take you to phone.
So we got other ladies in the
Valentine's.
building.
I'll do
Ladies,
that.
what-
Take me
what
to
do you
lunch
feel?
because it's half off.
What do you got?
Lunch is half off.
I'm not sure how well you can hear me. But no, I agree.
good.
It is marketed that way, but anytime I have celebrated Valentine's Day, I've always done something for the other person. It's been like.
Oh, I've never celebrated
So,
it.
baby, you don't feel this.
I've done it like
it's
twice in my
marketed
life,
as
but
if, you
both
know.
times
My dad was always my Valentine. I think my parents felt bad. My dad would always buy me my favorite chocolate, the Reese's Hearts.
Right.
And then it got to a point where everybody in the house celebrated
You gotta
Valentine's
say you
Day.
want flowers and suspect me. Go ahead.
And then they just give me money for pizza.
I'd say one of our good friends, Alton, enjoys flowers. So I don't think that makes him suspect. I think he just likes to give flowers to the most important person in this world, and that's him. And I think that's very fucking dope.
You want some carnations?
If I weren't allergic to flowers and I thought they were pretty, I might go for it.
So, hi, Dad.
Basically, man.
Go ahead. Answer the question.
Oh gosh,
no,
I'm
so-
ready for
Respond.
this.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready for this.
Well, Valentine's Day, to me, is most significant for the Valentine's Day Massacre, where Al Capone murdered 7 other gangsters in Chicago during Prohibition for trying to fuck up his business. He needed to take over the territory, so he lined the motherfuckers up and gunned them down. That's the bloodshed.
Is it for
That's
real?
love. When you're willing to kill for something you love, ain't that what Valentine's is about? I mean, there's the depiction of Cupid shooting with an arrow. I ain't gonna fall in love. I'm probably gonna die if you shoot me in the arrow with a
Hi.
fuck out of here, bro. But no. For the women, for pop culture, not just pop culture, just like fucking America. This holiday that is used to essentially it's a stimulus package to get everybody out here spending money again and get big business, a big boost. Bullshit. For the women that accept this idea that, oh, I'm supposed to get something for Valentine's Day because I'm a lady. Like, you've also accepted in your mind that sex is a gift, because that's usually the best offering a man is going to get from his lady. Not saying that that's always the case, because I've been in really good relationships where I've had women that give more. You know, and sex is not a gift. They
But
recognize
that's something
sex is
that we
part of
have
our
put on
relationship.
ourselves. That's something we want a good meal and fuck. Like, you know,
No,
so
no,
that's
no.
something we put on ourselves.
Okay, well that's what you guys want for Valentine's Day for your birthday.
No, that is a prerequisite for a healthy relationship. I want a good meal and good sex. Like a woman wants a guy that's gonna comfort
Listen.
her and listen, and it's like that's how I view sex. Now, gifts for Valentine's Day, like, I'm not expecting you to pull out no tricks. Like, if you expect a gift from me, I expect a gift from you, God damn it, from your money. If we together and we got joint accounts, you better pull that shit from your personal account, because you ain't buying me a gift with money I earned. God damn it, I could have done that. I'm gonna get what I want.
It's like, baby, let me give you some, give me some money to get you some Valentine's.
Yeah,
But I feel like it's a lot of pressure on the guy too, like unnecessary pressure. It's the thing that goes with every day should be Valentine's Day. You shouldn't
You said it
only
last
do
week.
you shouldn't only do special things one time a year. You know, you should have these spontaneous nice dinners. You should buy flowers just because, or surprise her coming home with like a bathtub and candles and her chocolates or something. Like, don't do that once a year.
Can I
Surprise
reverse
her.
course a little bit though?
Surprise
Yeah.
her.
Oh, the guy too. Okay,
Oh!
that's for the men too. I'm sorry.
But
Let
see,
me
that's
correct
what I think.
myself.
But
I think that's for the men
It's a second
too.
thought, though. It's a second thought.
On the flip side, the holidays are important because it is a healthy reminder, because in America at least, right, we are programmed to work 40 to 50 to 60 hours a week in order to be successful, right?
Okay, yeah.
We don't spend enough time with our family and our friends, and when we do spend time with them, we're usually complaining about all the time we spent away from them. Oh, my job was so tough. Oh, I missed this. Oh, I didn't get to do this.
Yeah.
So we're complaining. So it's nice to have a reminder to show love to that person that has been there listening to your complaints, that have been rubbing your back, rubbing your feet when you come home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, because we could forget. We're constantly thinking of ways to improve our lives or build
Especially men.
build a future
Yeah.
for our family. So to have that
Again,
reminder
that's
pop up on
pressure
your
on
calendar,
men.
well, maybe not pressure. Maybe it's a healthy reminder for some. And then if you have if you're a person like myself that struggles with those types of things, it's important to throw that shit out there at the beginning so the expectations are tempered. Now, I don't think my girl expects anything for Valentine's Day. Like, the only time she really is going to expect something is like anniversary, Christmas, birthday. Those are the for sures. And I got to do better. I recognize that for other shit, but it's like, they also don't like be like, I want. Like, I'm very fortunate to have somebody that's a cheap date.
Yeah.
You know, for lack of a better term, she's a cheap date. She just likes to be around me and give me good company, man. And I think that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I can do that all the time.
Well, I do feel like there's other important holidays, like you said, anniversaries. Anniversaries are important.
Yeah.
You just reflect back on, you know, how things started and the good and the bad that's happened within that year or however long you guys have been together. Not just reflect on that year, but the time you guys been together.
Yeah. Y'all celebrate like monthly anniversaries?
I was about to say that.
I mean, if you're 12.
Right?
Oh my god, babe, have you eaten 2 weeks? We made it 2 weeks.
So with that being said, if you guys
Babe, would you give
don't
me-
think that, and if that's the case and you're so
Happy
minded,
1 month. Remember we met at this locker? That's right, I'm giving you the combination. This is important.
you are a mess. So with that being said, is it okay for a woman to ask a man to be their Valentine? I got supply.
I think if a woman wants me to be her Valentine, the only way to get that to happen is to, or she wants us to be Valentines. I won't say she want me to be her Valentine. I'm not that cute, but I am. But if she wants us to be Valentines, she better ask me because I'm not that guy.
But that's what I'm saying. The question is.
So yes, because she better or she ain't gonna have no Valentine.
Just got ready off the check.
She better.
I mean,
To me, it's expected. That's one of those things that don't have to be said. Like we're dating, bitch. I just took you to Chick-fil-A. That's fine dining.
That's love.
That's fine dining. I didn't say,
You know how
yo,
much that costs?
you're gonna
my
get a
dog said, "Find out."
It is fine.
Kids
You
meal
end up
B.
running $17
That's
for
what I'm
2 people in
saying.
that
kids meal B 6 count. No, I say get anything on the menu. Upgrade your drink, girl.
Anything?
Get a fucking cookie.
Get a deluxe
The cookies
chicken
gone.
sandwich.
The milkshake, the cookies and cream milkshake.
You want tenders? Get the 6 count, baby. You don't need you know. I'm not the 4 count instead of the 3. Get the 4 count, baby. Get 2
I was like,
Polynesian
they need
sauces.
6 back?
Get 2 Polynesian sauces,
And
baby.
an Arnold Palmer.
You know what I'm saying?
And an Arnold Palmer.
And an Arnold Palmer.
And
And a cookie.
so, man,
Get
I
the
can't wait for
large waffle
tomorrow.
fries, baby.
So
That's too
Oh,
much
that's a lot.
food.
do you
Yeah.
feel it's okay that if a woman was attracted to a guy and wanted to make a move on him, and ironically it just so happened to be around Valentine's Day, do you feel that it's a sign of weakness? What did you say?
I said it's corny.
It's corny.
That's just how I feel.
Now wait a
For a
minute.
girl to ask
Now,
a guy?
now wait a minute. If
If I like
Valentine's
you, I'm gonna
Day,
wait till Valentine's, like, or near Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe like you just got out of a relationship and now you're free and it's closer to Valentine's.
you started liking them January 25th.
I
Why
just
can't
I just moved into
why
your
I have to
town.
wait for that day and say
I moved into your town recently.
Let me show you around, boo.
On Valentine's Day?
Like, why am I gonna be like, did we wait that?
Yeah, you guys are deflecting the question.
No, I think it's corny.
I
You
think
think it's corny. So, but why would it be corny if Valentine's Day is not just a woman's holiday?
So if, say the girl's dating the guy for like 3 months and she asked him to be Valentine's, is that corny?
I'm asking y'all that.
I think-
How do you feel
I'm
about
very
a woman
like
initiating
indifferent about
Valentine's?
this. I don't know.
Talk about it. Do you feel it's like asking a man to marry you?
That's
No.
a whole
I'm just asking
other
I'm just putting questions
level.
out
That's a
there. I'm just
whole
putting questions-
ass
I'm
other
just putting questions
level.
out there. I'm just putting questions
Why
out
do
there.
I
I'm
need
putting
to get
questions.
down on my knee and ask you?
nobody said you got to get down on your
Everybody
knees.
said knees.
First off, that shit is archaic. I'm not getting down on my fucking knees. My knees are bad. Okay, so that's just bullshit.
You do it all the time to pick stuff up.
Pick stuff up. But
What's the difference?
because I've already picked you up. I've already picked you up. I've scooped you, so I'm good. I don't want to get back down on my knee.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you want to get married so bad,
Now you suck up.
bitch, you better ask me.
I'm not asking a man to marry me. I'm not asking a man to marry me. That is a man's job. He will
like, you
ask
wanna
my
get married.
father
No, no,
for
no.
my hand in
It's a man's
marriage,
job
and then
if he
he will
wants to
ask
marry
me to
you.
marry me. No,
Fuck out of here.
So this is the
that's a
question.
bitch move. If you have a girl propose to you,
No, it's not. That means she's ready to make that commitment now, and she's thinking about that now. She's like, yo,
So when you guys are in the bedroom, and did she just put on a strap on and said, "I'll do this," and then she put you over?
No.
Is that what goes on as well?
So is that what you're saying on the same level of a man being asked to be a Valentine?
I think asking a it's two different levels.
Next time we get on the conversation,
It's two different levels.
I was just playing devil's advocate. I was just saying, is it on those lines?
Asking a guy to be a Valentine is a one-day thing. Asking a guy for marriage is a lifetime thing.
But you just submitted on a whole nother level. You came to him and said, "Will you be this to me?"
Let me repackage.
A Valentine is just a one-day thing.
We do have to cut off, but let me repackage this real quick, and I'm gonna ask you this, okay? Here's a guy that you've been dating, and you feel like you want to spend the rest of your life with this guy because he's not ready in his mind to ask you to marry him. You'll just like, fuck it, we're not gonna
get
get
ready to agree.
Yeah, if he's not ready, exactly. If he's not ready in his mind, what makes you think he's gonna be ready to say yes?
So what's the difference any other way? You're ready to agree, but you don't want to ask me. So I gotta ask you. But bitch, that's not on my mind.
If you're not ready, then I'm gonna get rejected. If you are not ready and I ask you, you're gonna say no, I'm not ready yet. All
right. What if the person is me? Okay, and I'll package myself. Okay. Here's the thing.
Here we go. Package myself.
I think marriage is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
I think it's incredible. I think it's unnecessary in today's age. If you want to spend the rest of your life with me and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, this commitment could be the commitment without having to go through this system to have you get half of my shit. Should you decide that this ain't working out no more, or I decide that it's not working out?
Sign a prenup.
Why do we have to go through all of that shit?
His mind is another way.
No, because here's the thing.
You're the one that just brought it up.
And you're on life support, and they ask me if that's different, and like if that's
I remember that woman. That bitch said. That bitch said, cut him off. But the wife came in and say, give him life.
Yep.
But here's the thing. You could put people in position to do that without marrying them. You could do that.
Do you have somebody right now?
I can't answer that question right now.
Because I don't have somebody. Do you have somebody? God forbid something happened to you?
Maybe the best podcast.
Yo, welcome back to Maybe the Best Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. And goddammit, we are not done. Lulu, you gonna ask a motherfucker to marry you, or your ass gonna be single locked in the tower for the rest of your fucking life, growing your hair all the way down to the end of the tower.
Then let me, because my pride. I'm not letting my pride down.
You know who gonna ask for your hand in marriage?
Who?
It's gonna end up fucking being Shrek, okay? Because Prince Charming, that nigga too cool now.
Now, this is the
all this equality shit,
Prince
all this
Charming
fighting
is a
for
bitch.
fucking equality.
Now, hold on, this is the perfect segue. This is the perfect segue. Male and female communication, because this goes back to male and female communication. This goes back to male and female communication. This goes back to male and female communication. Y'all crazy. This goes back to male and female communication. Why do you think, with this kind of thought process, right?
Okay.
Y'all crazy. Why do you think male and female communication has such a disconnect?
Because these hoes think you gotta marry them in order to have power of attorney. You know what? I can get power of attorney.
You're the one that brought up power of attorney.
I can get power. No. I'm saying
You talking about what?
No, that's basically what y'all said. But what if you get married? If you're not married and this shit happens? No, this is what happened. Y'all said, but if you're not married and this happened to you, who's gonna power of attorney can make those decisions? God damn it.
That didn't come out of my mouth.
I don't give a fuck.
You sound so better, Twan. Anyways, back to you.
So let me ask you.
Cause Bitter Betty over here.
Right. We talk about male and female communication,
Yes,
right?
Betty.
For segment 2.
Look, see. All right, man.
Now,
Quiet.
She gonna make a nigga become an abusive nigga for no reason.
I feel like she'd fight back.
I know she would fight back. We be here
for the
thunder.
record, cancers ain't gonna do shit.
Nah,
we say.
I'm not a fan.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do this. You better shut the fuck up. They call me on that all the time. Like, you ain't gonna whoop some kids.
I'll do what I say. If I'm being dead ass serious, I'll do what I say. But I won't say like you better shut the fuck up or I'm gonna hit you. Like I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up or I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay. And then you want to talk.
First of all, I don't know who you're talking to with that tone. So you better go in the other room and chill out.
But the beautiful thing is, me and my girl don't actually get into heated debates like this.
Never say never because I think I just saw
Oh,
it.
well, this is what's gonna happen when y'all get Mickey in the main. When y'all get Mickey in the main, man, y'all gonna have a lot of fun because everything that I be wanting to say to her, but I be trying to have a healthy relationship and shit. Y'all gonna catch all that shit on camera.
So, but let me ask this question. So now going back. So now going back to that.
Hand.
Why would it have to be that way?
Wait, what were we talking about in the
male to
first
female
place?
communication.
Okay.
Communication.
We gotta communicate better right
See?
now.
Exactly.
Stop coughing.
I mean, obviously, it's a big thing in relationships. It's a big thing in my relationship. You know, something that I'm learning as a man.
I should be. I think
Yeah.
that's a top 5 in a relationship communication.
It's a top 2.
Top 2.
Trust and
And it's not
communication.
2.
Right.
Top 2 and it's not 2.
It's not 2. Right. So,
Trust and
y'all crazy.
communication.
Okay, so with that being said, we're going to talk about the minute communication tactics.
Okay.
Right?
Ooh, you have new ones.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
The minute. Meaning just little things that would men be like, well, why didn't you just say that?
Bruh.
Okay? So we're
Bruh.
going to go there. We're going to go there real quick. All right?
You're supposed to just get it.
No, okay.
And you know what's funny about that though? That comment is as men, right? You and I,
I mean, they are supposed to get it.
because we're men,
Uh-huh.
it's just certain things that we can talk about and omit, but we just get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to women, we don't have that same superpower. It only works with other men.
Yeah, it only works under men. Like, well,
Because
that
we're
whole
not-
phrase was understood or need to be explained. I think that was created by like a man thing. It's like it's understood.
Because we're not driven by the emotional side of things. It's usually logic. So it's like, oh, well, 1 + 1 is 2. It's always going to be 2.
Right.
So I can fill in the blank for you.
Right.
But with a woman,
1 + 1 is 3.
it's like binary code. Like it's like 1 + 1 is 0 now. And it's like, whoa.
You're right, because I'm 1,
What?
you're 1, and we're nothing now. Because you keep going off at the mouth, you keep going off at the mouth, and I'm done. I'm making this a 0.
Hey, look, man.
So, okay.
I'll level up on you.
Why do you think it's hard for females to express in an initiative aspect? Why does it have to be men have to have a superpower? So if niggas is so stupid, right? Because men are dumb, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if we are so stupid, how the hell y'all expect for us to think how y'all feel? That don't even make any sense.
Talk to
That's an
me.
oxymoron.
Talk
in itself.
to me.
I'm stupid.
Talk to me,
First
bro.
off, I didn't even know you was thinking on that level. Anyway,
Actually talk to these hoes.
That's how
I
we
didn't
figured
even,
it out.
I didn't even know you was a. Okay, here we go.
Time out.
Females that may be attracted to you. Genuinely, men are oblivious. And
Oh, we did the scooch.
Hold on.
That's
No,
what
that
we
was
do.
on the last.
You thought that-
We
that was
did
in
the
bed. That was in the
scoop.
bed. 99% of the time, right? And I said this on the last episode, right? 99% of the time, men have had sex with women. You ain't get nothing, nigga. Okay, you just didn't fuck it up. Okay, the 1%, you know the 1% because your ass was surprised. Every man done said, like, oh my god, what the fuck happened? That's your 1%. So, with that being said, don't shut up.
You know,
Shut up.
You know my number's
Don't give
higher,
yourself
bro.
more props, bro. Don't give yourself more
Well,
props.
one of my-
99% of the time.
One, my body count is fairly low. So based
Doesn't
off
even matter.
But like, come on, you're not just gonna give me the pussy. I earned it. Okay, I put in the work.
Alright.
Now, obviously,
You ain't say nothing
like,
stupid.
now something,
What is earning it?
Enough.
What is earning it?
Or putting on the work to make her want to. Now, what something you said before, and you've said it over and over, and it's true, is a woman has already made up her mind that she was gonna fuck me before I earned the privilege. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nigga, that nigga can get the dick.
So what makes you think you had any power over that? If
Here's
that
the thing.
decision was already potentially made, all you did without even knowing it
I
was just didn't
confirmed
fuck
it.
it up.
I sealed the deal.
Enough.
I confirmed it. I sealed the deal. I signed the name on the line, on the contract.
Alright.
I got supplies. I got supplies.
Alright. Anyways,
I like how the
With that
men
being-
are communicating
with
right
that being
now.
said, what I mean is this. Women have
Listen.
this sixth sense. They have this, I don't know if it's a fair, I don't know what it is, right? But men are oblivious to certain things. Unless a woman just is flat out all over him, a man ain't gonna really know until she's made the decision to say, okay, I'm gonna make a move on him. But a woman will just know based on how she said, hey, you know, how she may have looked at him, or whatever the case may be. And she may come to a dude and be like, stay away from that bitch. That bitch won't fuck you. And it would be like, man, what you talking about? You tripping. What it is, what is it? It's like, okay, a lot of times we don't even be on that level mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even be there. Mm-hmm. And so even with us as men, right? Like, as men, we may be like, okay, niggas is niggas. Like, we know y'all probably get hit on 5 times a day. Like, we not going to intervene unless you say, hey, babe, look, dude was getting disrespectful. And that's the case.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want to hear from you guys. It's like, why do you believe a guy when he actually says, like, babe, what you talking about? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. We don't know. At the time, y'all know. I'll say that.
We do know because, like you said, it's that intuition. You know how they always say a mother's intuition, like moms always know everything without you telling them. It's just the intuition that they have. And we as women, we have intuition. So if I tell you something, you say, oh, I didn't know. I know if you're acting dumb. You playing dumb, or you really didn't know.
Man, the worst thing we can say,
there's
and I
a
think
difference.
We mess up whether we tell the truth or lie. But I think the worst response is, "What you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? But it really be that though. It's like, what you talking about? But it's almost like that's the worst. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
And see, and see, because of that, you will know if she knows that you're playing dumb or you really don't know.
Look.
But sometimes they be wrong as fuck. I've been in a position where like, nigga, you wrong as fuck, and you talking about I'm playing dumb. Nigga, I'm confused as to why you so upset right now, my nigga. You wrong. Now, on the flip side of that, let me just take a moment, gather my thoughts, and say I apologize to my boo if I offended her. Mm-hmm. I say that now, and I just want to let you other ladies know, just in case she's not taking my apologies, and this is the end of us.
1 + 1 = 0.
You manifest that.
My next application, I'm going to just go out here and say this if you don't already know. I'm stupid, so if I come to you and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm just dumb. I don't know what you're talking about,
stupid,
okay?
And maybe we do need to, you know what, I'll say this. We do need as men to step our optic game up.
You really do.
No.
Okay, I'll speak on that. Speak on optics, because a lot of the shit that we be going through be on some optic shit. Like, we may linger too long and not realize it. You know what I mean? So now it's like, okay, what the fuck is that nigga over there doing with that bitch that long? You know what I'm saying? And so we need to step our.
Why were you giving your heels that long? It should have been like a quick.
The heels have eyes.
Now you stay there.
As a man, I'm just gonna say this real talk. No lie, keeping it real, and not even being spotty because my baby here. But we do need to step our octave game up. And I have mixed emotions, but I'm leaning towards the more positive side.
Okay.
Because I understand that, man, it ain't really about what other motherfuckers bring, but more so about the feelings that it affects the person that it's brought to.
For sure.
And so I guess that's what we got to concentrate on. So as men, we can't be like, man, fuck that, man, I'm just do what I want to because I know I ain't doing nothing. And it's like with the optics.
But a lot of people that say that be doing something.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have to understand the situation. Mm-hmm. Now, if you talking to somebody that you know your girl has probably said something slick about in the past, you are not allowed to talk to her.
Nope.
Even if you work with her, this shit better be strictly on the books, work related. Okay? My girl knows I'm a flirt. I've always been a flirt. I'm not saying like, oh, so I should have a pass because this is just who I am. But like, I don't think I do like the lingering thing. Like, I'm not gazing in your eyes.
No. Hold on. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Because that's.
Hold on. I'm about to put it on you.
I know.
Hold on. I'm talking about the things that when it comes to us.
Yeah.
And we be like, oh, what you talking about?
Like, give me an example so I can.
The shit that come to you when they like, oh, Vern, you flirting. And you don't, and you genuinely in your mind know you're not flirting.
Yeah, but see, I'm grateful to have healthy communication with my girl because I can be like, babe, you know I wasn't flirting with her.
Right, but I you know what I'm talking about.
Like, if I'm flirting, I was flirting with this bitch, right, not this bitch.
You stupid. Over the years, like, there has been a.
I didn't mean to point to it.
There has been a depiction.
I'm not trying to die.
Over the years, there has been a depiction. Like, okay, for example, I have a coworker. No, good guy. You know what I'm saying? But the depiction is. Every new person that comes, he does something with them. And you know what he said? He said, I'm not going to spend my energy dispelling every rumor. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
It is what it is.
Fair.
Right? So But at the same time, he can say that as a single man. He can say that.
True.
But as I said, what we was talking about last week on the show, the whole how much of a hoe, even the depiction of that, right? So if by him not caring and being nonchalant, would that potentially affect him if he wanted to move in on someone that he genuinely liked? Because now the rumor and the depiction is...
Yeah, your reputation.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is the optic game. Now when you're in a relationship, now you may just go give old girl a hug or whatever the case may be, but if amongst the females, she's looked at as somebody that will take your man, you know, or whatever the case may be, it's like, my nigga, the block is hot. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't got nothing on you, you can't get mad at the police for pulling up on you on the hot block.
So, did you want to comment on that? Because I will comment on it again.
Shout out to the ladies on the live that's listening.
I don't want
Chime in, share.
I don't want to take away from like the goal of making sure that Lulu was heard.
No, I like this. You guys are figuring out your problems and trying to solve it. I really like this.
Well, I know my problems, and so this probably is not going to help anything. But I think you should do everything based off of what you're looking for in your relationship and the type of, like, you have to give the same energy and the same respect that you want in return, right? So I think my girl is very beautiful. She's very attractive, and I know other guys hit on her, and I know she has a lot of male friends, and let me not say a lot. I know she has male friends. I don't know how many she has, but she has male friends as well as female friends. And she's going to talk to other guys for whatever reasons. I don't know, but I'm not suspicious and I don't care because like, I feel like I give her what I think is a quality partner. And she gives me what I hope she knows is a quality partner. When she's out there, if she's talking to another dude, I'm not assuming that it's like, even if I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, man, this nigga trying to fuck. I'm not thinking at all that she's giving this nigga leeway.
Right.
Even if she's smiling and laughing, I'm thinking like, that's my girl being my girl. She cute as fuck. He trying to fuck. He's supposed to.
Yeah. She may not even know.
And she gonna shut his ass down and come back to me.
Yeah.
So if I'm out talking to a girl, like your responsibility, because this is the space that I give you to operate. You have to know the same thing. And if I fuck up, I fuck up, and that's when you handle it from there. But like I think I'm a pretty decent dude in regards to that. I flirt a lot. You know,
what is flirting? Because we want to, for the listeners, for the ladies in the room that's listening, that's in here, for everybody that's going to be watching, what is flirting for you? What would you consider flirting? And yeah, I want to hear that.
Everything.
What's flirting?
Excessive smiling. It's the
compliments. Touching, compliments.
Unnecessary compliments. And I dish them out sometimes just because I genuinely like to see people happy. Now, I would technically be flirtatious with guys too. All right.
Pause.
I know that's, it sounds weird. It sounds weird.
Just kidding.
But like the charm that I use for women is the same charm that I use for guys because like
You're
I genuinely care about the people that I'm around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, the moment that an attractive person, women specifically, starts to give that vibe that it's something, or like that's when you shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Once I recognize that, and obviously, like we just said, men are a little stupid and slow. Oh, my girl probably recognized it before that girl got out of her car, you know, for her first day of work.
Like how? But I didn't even know that.
But I didn't know it until 18 years later when she became senior vice president. You know what I'm saying? So, but once I recognize it, it's like, all right, I gotta shut this shit down.
I mean, that's a stretch, but it is that kind of slow.
It is that kind of slow.
It's a stretch, not 18 years, but it is a stretch.
Okay.
It's a gap. It's there, you know, because we, you know, our minds don't, you know, go in that. Now,
and if we thought like them, if I had the intuition that a woman had, right, and I was just a rare guy and I had that intuition and I was like, man, that bitch want to fuck me. You know what would happen? They'd be like, nigga, don't nobody want to fuck you. You think all these bitches want to fuck you. That's what will happen then. You know what I mean? So it's like, ah, damn, nigga can't win. Like, right. I didn't know she want to fuck. Oh, yes, you did. That bitch want to fuck. Oh, so now all the hoes want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You think you all that?
You got to be here.
You little dick ass nigga. Whoa.
Yeah, so
it really went there.
Really, so Lulu, I want to ask you, optic game. Mm-hmm. And what we mean by optic game is a lot of things can be depicted as flirting, right? If you are standing and talking to a person and whatever you guys may be talking about.
I just want to hear what you
Lulu,
say.
do this.
Whatever you guys may be talking about may crack a laugh or
You're
whatever the case may be.
resting.
From afar.
Just kidding.
From afar, that may look a bit awkward and things of that sort. So for you, in that case, if you, let's say you had a man, and
Cause I don't. So let's just put that out there. Cause I don't.
Please call Lulu ugly.
everybody know Lulu popping. I have never called Lulu. I have not done. I've never. Everybody knows she is popping. Everybody know you popping. Everybody. This is not right. You guys know. This is a scenario. I'm not
This is
saying
Martin and
real
this is
life.
Pam.
I'm not saying real life. If you have, it's a
Do I
scenario.
look like a bulldog too?
No.
A pit bull? What do you call Pam?
No, this is a scenario. Damn. All right, let's say me and you together.
No, I don't subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to this conversation right now. I'm just saying that right now.
I can't win.
Okay, I have a man.
Okay, you got a man.
Okay,
You and your boyfriend.
okay, me and my
Oh my
man.
gosh, man! And you just
Me
so
and
happen to you coming up, whether you meeting him somewhere or whatever, and you coming up and you see him kikiing and he's laughing. What is your first initial thought when he's kikiing and laughing?
That bitch ain't funny.
I know.
That bitch better tell me
I'm
the joke.
funny. I'm
Hold on.
funny.
If she is ugly as fuck, what is your initial thought? If he kikiing and laughing.
Well, I mean, we discussed last week
No,
that
no,
it
no.
doesn't matter what a girl looks like if he wants
No,
whatever.
no. I'm asking y'all this question. You're not gonna do that.
Honest.
I'm asking y'all this question. If she is busted as fuck, she got a bonnet on her head.
Ooh, girl.
Nah, she ain't got no bonnet.
That's probably why we're all laughing. This bitch
But
fucked up with
if
the
she,
bonnet
I
on
mean,
her
by
head.
like everyone's standards, like not on some hating busted shit. Like this bitch is busted. What's your initial thought if you see from afar kikiing?
I mean, I wouldn't think anything. I would go up to him and go into the conversation and see what was talked about. Now, if I
This
walk
nigga's
in,
leading the witness, by the way. I just want to let you know that.
Shut up.
This nigga's leading the
so
witness.
this is if I walk into this conversation and you got like we all flow in the conversation and then you tell me what was so funny, I don't think anything of it. If I go and you're then I'm gonna know something's
That's
up.
mad suspect.
Exactly.
I said this
That's what
part.
I'm saying. Or if
Now,
I say, "Oh,
hold
like what are you
on.
guys laughing about?" Oh,
Hold on.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. From afar,
From afar.
you see what you feel to be and what is depicted in pop culture as a baddie.
Okay.
And he kikiing.
Beeline.
Yeah.
Now, the question is
before the laughing
because
starts with
now we
touching
go back,
like,
that bitch ain't funny, right? That bitch ain't funny. The question is, why is it a difference if she is attractive opposed to if she is busted? We just heard a different response. It may not be a difference for you,
Yeah, I appreciate that, though.
but we just heard two different responses.
She might beeline and bust the ugly bitch up, too.
Listen, no games, no smoke.
But the
I'm telling
thing
you
is,
right
like,
now,
if you're
no smoke
laughing,
today.
it's laughing. But if you're laughing and there's touching involved,
No touching. Just okay. So what I'm gonna say is
How
this.
long y'all been together? Because your girl gonna be like, that nigga ain't never laughed like that.
Exactly.
That's a different laugh.
I'm gonna stop dancing like Diddy right
that's
now.
why.
I think a lot of it has to do with the attraction of the woman, from a collective standpoint. All right, you may have the 1% out there that's like, nah, I don't give a fuck. But I think a lot of that bitch ain't funny and all that other stuff has to do with what you think your man may like, or whatever the case may be.
And you know what your man like.
But I mean, if I'm secure in the relationship and I see him laughing, then what's the problem?
You just said that bitch ain't funny in the very beginning.
As a joke.
But then you just said,
and you guys all laugh.
it's a joke now. We laugh because jokes stem from things that's true. We laugh at those that. So, Vern, let me ask you this question.
I don't think attractive women, I've never met an attractive woman. I've never met. Now, I've seen them on TV. I've never met an attractive woman that is funny, like intentionally. Like, usually I'm laughing at you, not at your jokes, not with you. I'm
It could
laughing.
be anything. You
I'm
guys
not
can have
funny.
a conversation and something happens to where you end up laughing. Your girl just happened to see from afar. Y'all kikiing.
Guys,
That's
I
it.
need to go. My feelings are hurt tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
First off, Lulu, don't let the crowd hype you up. I never said none of the stuff that you ever
First
guys
off, that's
saying.
no. Now Lulu is assuming that she's attractive to me because she was like, "Oh, I'm not funny." I said, "I've never seen an attractive woman be funny." Now she just want to throw herself in there. Like, come on, Lulu.
I ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
this.
just playing. Look,
I ain't got nothing to do with
no,
this.
This is fun.
I don't know, man. I don't think I would ever find myself in that
You is
situation.
funny.
Like,
All right, so what about as a man? what? As a man, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If you are a real man, and me and my partner, shout out to Rico, me and my partner was talking about this the other day. The only thing that really gets a man is if another man can come and financially do something that you can't do.
Yeah.
If I know you, like that's the only person that poses
Because if
a
I see
threat.
a buff nigga, I can be like, that nigga dick probably small. You know, like I could denounce a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If you come up pulling up in a biz, I'ma fight that nigga. I'ma tell you right now, as soon as you get out the car, we fighting, bro.
How do you know that's not rented? That's his daddy.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
That's
he was able to do something I couldn't do.
Look,
I'm fighting that nigga. I'ma fight that nigga.
Look, man.
I'm gonna fight him.
I
We
know-
fighting.
Because there was a guy I dated and he was driving around in a Mercedes, but that was his brother's car.
Listen.
my mama don't believe me when I say shit like
don't
this,
care.
and I want y'all to believe me when I say shit like this. If a nigga pulled up and he visually has more than what I had. He lives in a beautiful, bigger community with a bigger house, and he just leaving bank statements around with 6-7 figures.
That's obnoxious.
And my chick hop in his car and she take off and she never come back. Well, she saved me a whole lot of money because those were dates I didn't want to take and spend. Anyways, like you've exposed yourself to me. Thank you very much. You've saved me money, time, and space. The only time I think I would feel a real threat is if it's maybe someone she's expressed interest in before and it never worked out and she's made it known to me like, oh man, we was going to get together before, but things didn't work out. But I was always attracted to him back in the day. Then this motherfucker could pop up and he looked good and he smelled good. And I'm like, that motherfucker look good and he smell good. Because a nigga know, just like women know. Like, I know a nigga look good. That nigga look good. That nigga smell, I smell that nigga over here. I done walked up to this nigga and was like, hey, bro, what you wearing?
Versace?
What the fuck is that?
Versace?
Creed. Hey, look, man. Stay the fuck away from my girl. That's it. Okay? Whatever y'all could have had in the past, look, I'm railing her ass now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she can't get rid of these herpes, so. What? Have a nice day. That's gonna clear everything up. We straight.
Oh man.
She got that easy E, my nigga.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Oh man. Oh man. So for you, it's past. It's not actually
it's-
what a man can do.
Yeah, that's the only legitimate threat that I would be concerned about. Especially because, like, if that nigga ain't no immediate upgrade, it's just like there's emotions there, and you gonna fuck that nigga and probably like the dick and probably want to do it again.
Can I change my answer?
I don't know.
I honestly
that.
don't know how I would react. I would
None
have
of
to
us
be in
really
that,
know.
Yeah, I would have to be in that situation. I can sit here and say, oh, I won't have a problem with it. And then I probably would. Or I'll probably say, oh, I would have a problem with it. And it happens. And I'm whatever about it.
Look, let me tell you my history. Well, not my history. Let me tell you what the history about me tells me would happen, okay?
Okay.
I would see that situation from afar. That nigga look good. I smell his, because the wind is like, it's an upward draft or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I smell it.
So detailed. Is it in the springtime?
Yeah, it's in the
With
springtime.
the scent of flowers.
And they flying kites and shit. They just a reunion of friends. And I'm like, I pop up and I'm like,
We're in
oh,
a park.
fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably go out and go fuck somebody that I had been planning on fucking, right? So when she tell me later on that night that, hey, I fucked Todd, I'm like, that's cool, because I fucked Nikki, right?
And what if she didn't with Todd?
That's exactly what would happen with my type of luck. She wouldn't have fucked Todd. She'd have been like, yeah, I had a great time with Todd. He introduced me to his fiance.
Ben, his fiance Ben.
He said he like,
Nigga.
you know, and
I had lunch with Nikki.
me personally, you know what I would
Or
do.
Nikki for lunch.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
What,
Give it.
personally, what I would do is just, you know, kind of establish if it hadn't already been established that she has somebody anyway, because I'm obviously, you
hit him with the, hey man, the man, bro.
But what I would do,
Man to
I
man,
come
bro.
up, I slightly put the hand on the backside,
On the booty.
kiss on the cheek, say, hey, baby. That's it.
That wouldn't deter somebody like me though, in my single days.
It's very subtle.
I mean, after that, men do what men do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's my sign to you, letting you know
A
that
woman telling me no. A woman telling me no is the deterrent, not the man suggesting that he's in her life.
Exactly. That's my gesture to him, that if you assumed it was a thing, because I don't know, she could have already said, hey, and y'all just kikiing about something else. But if you assumed it was a thing because you got my girl to laugh, this is the subtle sign to let you know that, yes, she does have someone. Now, if that man continues to express in behavior that he does not give a damn and is taking advantage of the obliviousness of my woman,
Sometimes it doesn't stop, guys.
then men have to do what men have to do. That's all.
I don't know what that is. I'm not fighting because the nigga is aggressive.
What are you talking about?
What's that saying? Oh,
if your girl is entertaining that shit, like you don't have to
First
fight
off,
the
my
nigga.
girl ain't finna be entertaining nothing. All I'm saying is this. Niggas know niggas ain't shit. And niggas take advantage of women being oblivious, man. When your woman be like,
They not oblivious though,
Man.
and all they intuition.
man.
I've never been oblivious to it.
Come on.
I'll pretend, like, with that person, I'm not gonna
When's the
tell
last
you, I know
good looking
what
guy
you're
you
trying
saw?
to do.
When was the last good looking guy you saw besides Vern?
Nigga, probably not every day, but
In real life.
I don't know.
In real life. In real
I was about
life.
to say on Instagram.
In real life, when is the last good looking guy that hit on you? Or that you seen in your presence?
I was like, hit on me.
Real life.
Sorry. I told you, I'm working with women. They don't go anywhere.
When is the
You
last?
see how good they are at lying, bro?
When is the last
Where do
attractive
I
man?
go?
Exactly. We don't
When
get
is the
hit on that
last
work.
attractive?
You're a liar.
When is the last attractive man you've seen in real life that you said he's a good looking man?
Like, not necessarily a 10, but like
He's a good looking man.
oh, he cute.
Right. When's the last time?
Maybe like a week ago. I'm just to give you a.
Okay.
Yeah, around about time.
Right about time. So if let's say you had a massage, and Vern says,
Oh my god.
and Vern says, okay, boom, did you have a man?
What?
And you
Did
said,
you
yeah,
have a man?
I had a male.
Oh.
And he says, how did he look? What would your response be?
I hope buff so he can get out those
I would
things.
tell him if I would tell him he was cute.
Okay, cool. So my thing is, in regards to men and
Real quick,
Go.
the expectation is for you to have a male massage therapist. Like, or if you like, oh, I had a female massage therapist, I'd be like, was she buff? Because like, I don't want you rubbing my back, bitch.
You're stupid.
Anybody can rub
But
my
for
back.
the most part, the reason why it
I
even
want a
took
nigga
you,
to get up in there.
the reason why it even took you long in the first place to answer the question is because you don't see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things to where it's like, if I would have to force you to say, like, I kind of really forced the question out of you. You know what I'm saying? I have to force you to be like, hey, do you think that guy looks cute? You know what I mean? Because that's not anything that's
In my head, yes, to walk by and be like, oh, he's cute. But
right, exactly. But it's not anything that's on your, on your thing. You're like, man, I don't know if he was or not. You know what I mean? So like, women just have this level of restraint that it doesn't go.
No, we could be walking down the street.
They worse than us, bro.
I'll still point them out to
I'll say they're
them.
equal. I'll say they're equal to us.
I do it too. I least
still.
look at that guy.
Yeah.
We gonna have
They
to
don't
edit
even
out
know.
names and shit. I gotta edit out names.
What?
Cause I don't know if people want their names out there and shit. And they
I
see
don't
your
think that
face.
was-
That wasn't a bad comment though.
No, it's not a bad comment,
What
but
names?
well, first off, you said visual director bay name. I gotta edit that shit out.
Oh,
My
you
bad.
said that?
My
Yeah,
bad.
you gotta edit that out. I don't want my government to.
We gotta edit it out. We edited it out.
Not we. Him.
Now I gotta listen to it now. I don't like
Oh,
listening
I
to our
think I said your
podcast.
name last episode.
I like watching us though.
Okay, so let's go to the live here.
All
Trust and believe the girl is
I
not
said her name
oblivious.
last episode.
They know what's going on 90% of the time. No, okay. So this is what I'm saying about that. So this is what.
I
Okay,
just assumed.
hold on. So let me go back. So let me go back to what I'm saying. What I mean is, She, at that moment in time, when you say entertaining, and I'm talking about quality, I'm not talking about the Scudderbutters.
Scudderbutter.
She don't give a damn about anything that's in front of her. So if he fly and all that other shit, she ain't caring about that. But the guy, I'm visually seeing him purposely insert his manism on my woman. I am going to go check him. Because I know my baby right now at this moment ain't realizing what's going on.
Yeah, she is.
Bro, you done been in a situation. I'm not saying that every woman, I'm not saying that there's not times that women don't know and they shut it down. That's when they know. But there are times when they don't know, bro.
It's different. Sometimes, like,
For real.
There's a person who, whenever
Snatch
I'm around, I know tries. But I know that he's harmless. Like, I know that he's not really going to try. He's going to come around me, and he's going to put his arm around me, and he's going to, just try and spit game, and I'm just going to laugh.
Oh.
And that's all I do. I don't respond in any way, and I just laugh. And he knows, I've shut him down before. Like, he knows, but every time he'll still try.
Like 50 times.
And it's just like,
See,
it is what it is.
I've been put up on, buddy.
Nah, niggas
No.
like
No, because I know
don't you
that
get
he's
tired
harmless.
of that?
Tired of what?
Rejection.
He's harmless. He's not going to
That's how I
really
don't
try
feel.
anything.
Like,
He's going to be
goddamn,
all,
nigga.
he's just going to be that way in person, like.
It's
and
principles, bro. It ain't about him being successful. It's the fact that niggas like, nah, bro, we not doing that, bro. It's not funny. It's not a funny thing. Like, it's not a funny thing. Like, my nigga, don't do it no more.
But what if he don't know that's your girl? Because I don't know this. I don't know what person we talking about, but he might not know that weird thing.
Oh, see, I'm about to start something.
And even if he know
Then
weird
that's the
thing,
girl's problem. Why
Right,
didn't
that-
she
then that
say?
becomes
Why
the
didn't
woman's
she
problem.
say?
She's
Oh, I'm
aware.
with somebody.
Absolutely.
That's her problem.
I'm just saying if I know of it.
Oh, nah, look, bro. I think
It only gets as far as she will let it go.
Yeah,
It's never
yeah.
gotten anywhere.
I feel like any
My
guy
nigga,
that
I don't
continues to,
Fuck.
yeah, if you know that's my girl and you still pressing on it, like it is a sign of disrespect to me. But like,
And we have to talk.
nah, like if it were ever done in my presence, and I'm like, now look,
Because I know my girl will never be disrespectful. So we have to talk.
nah, we ain't gonna talk. I'm just like, look, bro,
We gotta talk. Whatever that means.
Looking insecure.
Whatever that means.
Tiffany had that guy at work.
Whatever
What's
that
the
means.
problem?
We
tell
can go
her,
outside.
good luck,
I
man.
can't
This is what she likes, man. Shoot for the stars,
And he
bro.
talked to that guy.
Nah, my nigga.
Shoot for the stars, my nigga.
No way. You
Send a
fuck
Tesla
around.
out
You
into
fuck
the-
around.
into space,
Alright,
baby.
You fuck around, not take the trash out a couple weeks.
Shoot that roadster into space, baby. Do
See,
your
that
thing.
shot gonna make.
Go for it. If he make the shot, my nigga, you relieving me of my duties.
Nah. All jokes aside, bro. There are some dudes that, again, when women are really entrenched in a man, like it's just they have that trait sometimes that we got.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this, and
Dudes be
everybody
disrespectful,
know
bro.
this, even regardless of how they feel about it. Can't no woman steal your man from you, and can't no man steal your girl from you.
It's not about
Period.
that.
That can
But it's
never
not-
be done.
But it's not about that.
It is about that.
It's
'Cause,
not
like,
about.
it
If
can be
I
done
pull
if
up
they-
on somebody for
if somebody was already
disrespecting,
done
it's
with the
solely
relationship.
about the principle
That's
of
different,
disrespect.
and that's no
so they're
longer-
not taking from you.
Listen.
You've already lost that.
But wait. If I'm pulling up on somebody for disrespect, it's solely off the principle for disrespect.
Yeah, I
At
feel
all,
that.
whatsoever. It has nothing to do with losing. That's neck snapping
But
territory.
here's
We're talking
the-
about a whole other different conversation.
Here's the thing, and we do have to wrap, but when it comes to like disrespect and responding to disrespect that way, I think we really have to check that, and we have to check our ego at the door, because we get disrespected on a regular basis, and we ain't checking everybody.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that, Vern. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the disrespect that guys react on, not the shit that women react on.
No,
I'm talking
saying-
about what guys react
I'm
on.
just
when
saying
it's
in
like
general.
blatant, like
I'm just
my
saying in
nigga,
general.
Hold up.
If I pull up on Buddy for flirting with my girl, but I ain't pull up on my general manager for disrespecting me and could effectively cost me my job, my nigga. Like that's different, cause like you stole my girl. This nigga took $70,000 out of my pocket.
First off.
I should punch that nigga in the face.
I mean,
not the nigga that just saves me
too.
$20,000 in spending this year.
Okay, we're wrapping up, but I guess you're confusing
No,
with me
that's
saying
a
that women are
lot of
entertaining
money.
it. This is not
No.
women entertaining it. Women are in plenty of situations where they're not entertaining anything, and the man know what the fuck he doing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, happy Valentine's Day to all you
Happy
bitches that ain't shit.
weekend.
That's male and female. Okay? And then happy Valentine's Day to all you beautiful people in healthy relationships that are making sure to communicate with your loved one and making sure that you take care of his or her needs, regardless if you're a his or her.
I'm probably gonna do a babysitting service. Because, I ain't got no man.
I did not say that.
And that is Lulu Says.
I did not say that. I did not
You got
say
a Lulu
that.
Says?
Oh, I was gonna turn it.
I ain't got no man.
All right, Lulu Says, I ain't got no man.
Black at it again next week. I did not say that. I did not say that you can have a man.
Twan in a hot seat. 2 weeks in a row.
I did not say
Maybe the best podcast.
When I was young, I always wanted to be famous. I'd fuck 200,000 bitches on a sleigh bed. Not all at once, but if I could, I would, I swear, yeah. Just like the fuck a lot, big pun, I'm not a player. Okay, now I've been on some other shit with my bad bitch thicker than Southern grits. We fucking and we get to the money, fuck all that sucker shit. I've been on a hell of a run, I need a sponsorship. This bitch is pussy out of this world, straight from a mothership. I've been on my ET and being broke is foreign in my 30s. There's nothing you can say today that hurt me. Just sit back and observe me. Pop the top off this bottle, Vevin bacon for breakfast and getting top from a model. Bitch, I'm cool. Bitch, I'm bad. And if I die tomorrow, them bitch niggas would be glad. So I plan to be right back. It's only right they hate it. And if I had to fuck a give, I wouldn't. I can't fake it. So bitch niggas gotta take
All I
it.
know is getting to and bagging up that moolah. And if they try to stop it, press that Glock to they medulla. These niggas never measure up when fucking with the ruler. Cause they be taking days off pussy niggas, Ferris Bueller.
I don't worry about no one but me, myself, and I. Alien Carter gon' be good as long as daddy's still alive. But just in case I die today, I promise you'll be fine. Cause my life insurance got 2 commas and he first in line.
Why the fuck you think I'm working so hard? My God, my current mission is low emissions in my garage. A Tesla Model S, 200 on the dash. And all you hear is pew. Soon as I press the gas, I'm back.